Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's high noon. It is game day. I got my game day jersey on. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bart, and welcome to day 5 of I'm Not Throwing Away My Shot. Let's get this party started because there's nothing better than a Saturday college football and you about to learn how you can become an incredibly successful entrepreneur, have that entrepreneurial mindset, and discover the secret sauce to becoming that entrepreneur. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to give a quick disclaimer. What I'm going to share with you, I'm going to talk about some people who've made some money. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to help you realize what that secret sauce is. But here's the basis to anything. If it is to be, it is up to me. You know, if you go join a gym and you pay your monthly dues, you never show up, you're not going to get fit. You're not going to lose weight. Same thing applies in life. What I'm going to show you today, and this is day 5. It'll continue for 6, 7, 8, and 9 for 4 more days. And then the whole web series is already out there day by day on my website, gogetbart.com. But let's get started with what is the secret sauce. And this is the secret sauce to anything in getting ahead. It's not just about being an inventor, an entrepreneur. It's about being at your job. It's about being the person you are in your life. So what's the secret sauce? Well, some people are going to tell you that it's mentoring. And mentoring is incredibly important to have mentors, to have accountability partners in your life, to have people that you can learn from. Coaching also, very important. As you think about some of the most successful people in the world, people like Oprah Winfrey, Barack Obama, Simone Biles, Brett Favre, Troy Aikman, Jeff Bezos, anyone who has created their own success, they have these 2 things in common. They all have a mentor, they all have a coach. Maybe their mentor and coach hasn't achieved what they've achieved, but their mentor and coach has helped them get to the next level. So what is the secret sauce? The secret sauce is modeling. It's when you watch someone, you learn from them, and you take that and apply it into your own life. You see, here's something we know. You are the average of the 5 people you most associate with. Does that mean the 5 people that you see every day? If that's the majority of your time, the answer is yes. But what if you started to surround yourself by people that maybe you don't physically see every day, but it's people that you interact with somehow every day? See, the power of technology is absolutely incredible because you can spend time daily with people that you want to model after. Here's some of the people I model after on a daily basis. This guy right here, Holton Buggs. Holton Buggs is the CEO of iBoomerang. That's a company that I am so honored to be a founding member with. But here's why Holton Buggs is so important in my life, because I model after what he does. He has what's called the it factor. And the it factor is integrity and transparency. See, I see myself, in fact, it's one of my claims as a person. Who am I? One of the things I am is a WYSIWYG. You know what a WYSIWYG is? A WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get. A WYSIWYG came out from the Apple world back when Word and all that started coming into play. And when you type stuff on the screen, that's what it's going to look like when it prints out. What you see is what you get. That's integrity. That's transparency. That's what I live toward. Another person right next to Mr. Buggs that I follow and listen to is this guy here, Mr. Edwin Haynes. I spent some time with him at a dinner, and we're there, and Mr. Buggs at that same dinner with us. And when I talked to him, the way he looked at me, the way he absorbed what I was saying, let me know that person was listening. That person was really absorbing what I was saying. And so I try to model that behavior. in everything I do. Here's another one. She was also at that dinner, Miss Karen Hirsch, and her wonderful husband, Peter Hirsch. That's my brother there, Rudy, standing with us. We're up in New York at an event, and we met Peter and Karen up there. Here's what I love about these two people that I too try to model after. They have a philanthropic commitment. You see, this company is called iBoomerang, and there's a reason it's called iBoomerang, because what happens with a boomerang? When you toss it out, it comes back to you. Peter and Karen Hirsch toss out goodwill, and they teach, as does Mr. Bugs and Mr. Haynes. When you toss out goodwill, goodwill comes back to you in equal or greater proportions. If that was not the basis of what we do here, it would be called I stick. Because when you throw out something and it doesn't come back, it's called a stick. There's another person. This guy here, Mr. Johnny Wimbrey. I met him up at the New York event. Look who he's standing next to. Johnny Wimbrey is a best-selling author, a world-class, sought-after motivational speaker. He too is part of our group. And why Johnny Wimbrey? Because you listen to him and you model after him. Because every one of these people you see here, every one faced incredible obstacles. And they saw opportunities. But it's not just one thing to have the five people, Holton Bugs, Peter and Karen Hirsch, Edwin Haynes, Johnny Wimbrey. You've got to have people that also are continually cheering you on and supporting you. And here's just some more of those. This is the group up in New York when we're all there. Down below, you'll see Karen and Peter with Rudy in the middle there. We all were there to be part of something incredibly special. You see, Mr. Bugs teaches when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It happened that day. It happened at that dinner. That's when I started to really see the secret sauce. And the secret sauce was not in hiring a mentor. It was not in hiring a coach. Those are great and they help. But the secret sauce was in modeling after people that you emulate, that you see and you want to be like. Be the change before the change changes you. Here's what we know. If you don't like change and you don't change with the change, you're going to be living off change. And that change is both figuratively and literal at the end. You may end up broke and living off change, or you may have to live off the change that is provided to you. You see, right now in our society, we're living off a change. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Things that are happening today were not what was happening back in February. If you don't like it and you don't change with it, you have to live off of it. And that's what we're doing. But you see, I saw that change and I'm changing with the change. And we're finding ways in which to do things we never thought before. In fact, in the company of iBoomerang, this pandemic started and hit full throttle in March. Do you know that April was our best month ever? Because we're modeling after the people that saw what was happening and made a change. And here's how we're going to change for the better. Replace the golden rule with the platinum rule. That's the number one way to be the change before the change changes you. I want you to replace the golden rule with the platinum rule. And what's the platinum rule? Treat others as they want to be treated. That too is part of that secret sauce of modeling. That's what Holton Bugs does. That's what Edwin Haynes does. That's what Peter and Karen Hirsch do. That's what Johnny Wimbrey does. That's what that entire group that I was with up in New York does. And that's just a fragment of the thousands of people that I interact with on a daily basis that help me live and grow to that platinum rule. Treat others the way they would like to be treated. So how do you implement the platinum rule? Don't teach, lead. Show it in your daily life. Don't teach, show. When you walk in a room, people know you are a person of integrity and transparency. Now I'm going to step on some toes here because this has happened to me several times. Is the way I was raised and it's the way I was brought up. I knew people, and I still know people, that when I first meet them, they go, well, I'm a Christian, or, I'm a high believer in faith. Don't teach me that. Show me that. Show me that. I should never have to ask whether or not you are. I should see it. I should never have to ask what your political affiliation is, what your religious affiliation is, what your gut is telling you. Because if you're living a life of integrity and transparency, you're showing me what it is. You are not a teacher. You are the leader. You model knowledge. You show them and you model how someone can get to their strengths. Now, why am I mentioning all of this and why I boomerang? Because here's what is the basis of why I'm part of iBoomerang. You see, I have access 24/7, 365 to some of the top people in the industry that I can model after. People that you would pay tens of thousands of dollars for personal coaching. But I get it. I get it because I'm part of this organization. And guess what? I'm getting paid to be part of this organization. iBoomerang, think of it like Amazon. When Amazon first got started, they sold books. And now look at Amazon today. If you click on the categories and you see all different categories you can shop in, that's really called verticals. Our product here is called the PRIB, my favorite four-letter word. PRIB means perpetual residual income builder. What does that mean in plain English? You do something one time and you get paid for it over and over again. You see, our front door is the iGo platform, travel. We never make money until our customers save money. And then we launched the second vertical, which was Vibe. It's a drive share program. It's different than Uber and Lyft because not only can you take it as a ride share, but a drive share is going to have so many more components to it with deliveries, with transporting stuff from one location to the other. But we have even more. We've now added Zents, which is the first no-touch wearable technology that's aromatherapy. I have one in right now, and I bet you can't even tell it. We currently have them in 3 moods, be it energy, purify, or relax. I'm part of a group of 72 people handpicked by Mr. Bugs to test market this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start deliveries at the end of October, and we've already sold over $3 million worth of Zents because it's so unique, it's so different, and we're the only ones that's going to have it. We also have this thing called Bill Genius. Bill Genius will help to lower your bills that you have. I just got 2 emails this morning. My satellite radio bill has been reduced $140. My Sprint T-Mobile bill has been reduced $70, and I'm waiting for my AT&T internet television bill. See what's happening? When people save money, we make money. I just tell someone about this, they go travel, they go do it, they become a customer of Zents, and guess what? I get paid. But Mr. Bugs also is going to be announcing new verticals each quarter. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go out to my website, gogetbart.com, click that enter button. Not only will you learn about the verticals, the new ones we have out there, Zents, Build Genius, you'll see a couple of videos out there that I've done. You'll also see all the days up through today of I'm not throwing away my shot. You'll also learn about iBoomerang. If you're interested in taking yourself, your life to another level, and that's what I'm here for, is to help you become a better you. If you're interested in that, there's a form there. Just give me your name and email and phone number, and we're going to be in contact with you. And I can show you how you can become the person you're destined to be and what you can become. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bart. It's Saturday. It's college game day. I'm excited because my team is about to play, and I'm going to be watching them and rooting them on. Hook 'em. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow here at noon.